All right, we're gonna be doing a 5-on-5 for the Adios Pro 3. It's really gonna be like a 5-on-20. Breaking these bad boys in with the 20-mile run. First mile got away from me. It's mostly downhill, so try to let the shoe do the work. It's like a 7:24 pace. And I was aiming for like 8. Is this shoe gonna run the race for me? That's what I want from a good race day shoe. The upper is like Adidas uppers. Very thin. Sometimes it takes a while to get the right lockdown on it. But Takumi Sen 8, Adios Pro 2, they're racing uppers. I love it. I don't need much from an upper. I'm not an upper guy, I don't care. As long as it doesn't fall apart or my heel doesn't slip out, I'm good. Uh-oh. Need to fix the upper on this GoPro. All right, for the midsole, Light Strike Pro, delicious, love it. I do feel slightly more support. Would it be enough to carry me 26.2? Light Strike Pro always feels good. Lots of energy return. Forefoot feels a little wider, or like more supported, I guess. I do have to say, after mile number 4, which was at a 7:41, that last week these would be 8 to 8:15, and I don't know if I just got fitter after running a lot of low heart rate miles, or if the shoe is just making it easier to go faster. All right, we're 10 miles in, turning around. We're gonna do an hour marathon pace back. Should be around 8 miles, then a couple mile cool down to hit my 20. Adios Pro 3, initial thoughts. It's going to be a great long run shoe. We'll see how it performs at marathon pace. That is what the shoe is intended for. I just started into my first mile and it feels like butter. I take everything back. Mile 1 is at about 6:36 pace, marathon pace effort. 157 beats. It's normally 168. Marathon pace mile number 2. 6:39. It's exciting. It's a lot faster than it should be. 163 beats. Hooked on you. Mile 3, 6:39 again, but the heart rate's creeping up a little, so make sure I'm in marathon pace. So I'll slow it down a little. Make sure I'm in range. With your hand in mine, I'll leave when I wanna. All right, next 2 miles were 6:46, 6:43. All right, mile 6, 6:38. Cruising 2 more, and then formulating some thoughts on the Adios Pro 3. I think the wider platform adds enough stability where it feels better when you're barreling down hills. Advantage the 3 over the 2 in that front, but I feel like in the heel it's not as soft. Maybe it's just not worn in. I'm gonna do a little squeeze test when I get back, because the 2, oh, butter. All right, mile 8 was 6:42. I think mile 7 was like 6:39. I can't remember if I turned it on. I am running into the sun now. 2 mile cool down. Once I turn and I'm not squinting at you, I'll give you my thoughts. All right, back at the house post-recovery to wrap up my final thoughts on the Adios Pro 3. Value, it is $175. That's what I got it for at Running Warehouse. I've seen it. It's been on sale for $125. Super shoes tend to go for $225 to $275. So at that price, best value in the game. To note, I had to size half size down. I wear a men's size 9. I rarely have to size up or size down. And I had to with the Prime X and with the Adios Pro 3 size half, so keep your eye on that. Adios Pro 3 ultimately, I will say, is a lot like number 2. There are some nuanced differences which I'll cover in a full review when we get to that bridge and we cross it. In the meantime, from a macro level, number 3 is a hint more stable. It seems to have a hint more of cushion or foam, but that's just it. It's a hint. Shades, it's shades there. It's not to be confused with the Alphafly or Zoom X foam. So will that prevent me from taking it on my Woodlands Marathon sub 3 attempt in March? Stay tuned for that one.